The U.S. military is prepared to strike Iran as early as this weekend, though President Donald Trump has yet to make a final decision on whether he'll authorize such actions. Sources familiar with the matter tell CNN. The White House has been briefed that the military could be ready for an attack by the weekend, after a significant buildup in recent days of air and naval assets in the Middle East, the sources said. But one source cautioned that Trump has privately argued both for and against military action and polled advisors and allies on what the best course of action is. Top administration national security officials met Wednesday in the White House Situation Room to discuss the situation in Iran, a person familiar with the meeting said. Trump was also briefed Wednesday by Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, Trump's son-in-law, about their indirect talks with Iran that occurred a day earlier. It was not clear if Trump would make a decision by the weekend.
Iran is expected to provide more details on its negotiating position in the next couple of weeks.
She wouldn't say whether Trump would hold off on military action within that time span. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is expected to travel to Israel on February 28th to meet with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and update him on the Iran talks, a State Department official told CNN Wednesday.
I'm not going to set deadlines on behalf of the President of the United States. Diplomacy is always his first option, but military action remains on the table. There's many reasons and arguments that one could make for a strike against Iran. President Trump is relying on counsel from his national security team first and foremost.
Inside the Oval Office, Trump's top advisors continue to debate the possible outcomes of any military engagement with Iran.
We must consider the economic implications. A conflict could disrupt oil supplies and trigger a global economic crisis, but inaction could embolden Iran further, risking destabilization of the entire region.
As the debate intensifies, President Trump stands at the window, lost in thought, weighing his options.
Every decision has its weight, gentlemen. We need to ensure that any step we take serves the American people and maintains our standing in the world.
As dawn approaches, the weight of the decision looms heavily, with the world watching in anticipation.
We've got to present a unified front. Mixed messages will only complicate things further with Iran. I agree, Steve. But we also need to keep avenues open, ensure that our diplomatic efforts are synchronized with our strategy.
We need all possibilities on the table. Diplomacy needs to be fortified with clear intentions and consequences.